Well, one of the most interesting weeks in London Knights history here. Trade 52% of their scoring. Max Jones, Cliff Pu, Sam Miletich.
How many times have we said it's one of the most...
Robert Thomas, the captain.
How many times have we said it's one of the most interesting weeks in London Knights history, especially around this time of year?
Yeah, it is.
You know, they made a decision which way to go, and I'll tell you, they didn't go halfway. No. You know, I don't know. What do you think? Do you like it?
Yeah, I like the fact that they got players. If this was just a sell-off where they got a bunch of draft picks that they're going to use down the road, they got those too. They got 11 draft picks, but they got 3 good young players. Maybe that's their scoring line in next year. Maybe these guys, Dunkley, McMichael, and Popov, maybe they're going to fill the net here. This team's going to need scoring the rest of the year. They don't do this if they don't have what they feel is a solid goaltending and solid defense. But Morris, they got to score some. They got to find a way to score goals to stay in this.
And you know what? And even if they don't stay, I know nobody likes to hear this. Nobody likes to see a team that is starting to really pick up. Nobody likes to see them sell off these players because everybody wants to win every year. The reality is that they made a decision that said we can be better 2 or 3 or 4 years in a row if we make this move. And I think that's the only thing they could have done. And I agree with you. They got some good young players. They got players that are going to fill a role for a number of years. They got some draft choices they could use if they ever wanted to move those draft choices for more players if they think they make a run at a championship. This team doesn't sell off lightly. You know and I know that if there's one thing the Hunters love is that's to see 9,000 people in the building and a winning team. You know, a sell-off costs them money, costs them fans, and a lot of fans are disgruntled with it. Well, it's kind of too bad because this team has won a lot of years, and they're going to have to put up with a year of maybe not winning to maybe win 3 or 4 more times down the road.
With the guys that left, you look at a guy like Evan Bouchard. He's going to be the leader of this team, and as it was sad to see these guys go, he knows he's got to help these young guys that have come in.
Yeah, I've seen Popov and Dunkley. They're the 2 really skilled players, so I think that's going to help us a lot. McMichael, I hear he's got a lot of potential, which is great for us. As long as they're comfortable around you, I think that's going to show in their play on the ice.
Yeah, and you talk to the players and the coaches, they still have goals. They'd like to stay in the top, 4, 5, 6, and they'd also like to win around in the playoffs. That'd be a successful year. At this point, that'd be a successful year, is win around in the playoffs.
Yeah, but we have to realize that's going to be tough.
It's going to be tough.
It's going to be tough, and coaches always have goals. The last thing you want to do is sell off and then say, hey, we know we're going to suck. Who would say that?
Yeah, right? Nobody says that.
They have, if they get good goaltending, they get some solid defense. The young kids can play. If they perform a little bit, who knows what's going to happen.
A good matchup. You need a good matchup.
Exactly.
Like last year they bought and they played Windsor and Erie in the playoffs. 7 games. And those teams played in the Memorial Cup final. So this year there's not, unless you get the Sioux or maybe Kitchener. That's your tough matchup. Yeah. Other than that, if you can stay, 5th, 6th, you might be okay.
Well, and the bottom line is, it's such a year when it was a weird year. It was a weird year when nobody knew who was going to buy except for 1 or 2 teams. Nobody knew who was going to sell.
Yeah.
Some teams looked really good, and then they'd go on a losing streak. I mean, anything can happen down the line. The reality is, it's going to be tough. But hey, the first 1 or 2 rounds may be a toss-up, regardless of whether you're buyers or sellers. The bottom line for me is the Knights did the right thing, and everybody's going to have to live with it for a year.
Yeah, and we'll see. So next couple months, we'll see how many games they win, see how many goals they score, and it should be interesting. It'll be a real interesting year to watch it. I remember in 2011, the last time they got rid of some veteran players, you could really see the young guys assert themselves, and that was the team, of course, with the Ruperts and all these guys that
your favorite players.
Yeah, I like the Ruperts, right? And David Boland and Bo Horvath. But these are the guys. These are the future. We'll see what kind of team they're going to have, because we could tell back then that they were going to be good.
And there's some smiles out there on the ice from the guys that know they're going to get more ice time. They're going to get a chance to prove.
Power play.
With more ice time comes more responsibility. So we'll see how they like that in about a month from now.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, there we go. For Post Media Network, I'm Ryan Payette.
And I'm Morris Delacosta.